Hello everyone, my name is Nihal Judge and today I will be reviewing, I will be telling you whether you should go for iPhone 5 in 2017 or not. Well, iPhone 5 is a quite actually wonderful device, but is it worth 20,000 rupees? I don't think so. It has got a 4-inch IPS LCD, LED backlit IPS LCD display. The display is very good, bright and sharp. Well, compared to the BlackBerry Z30, which I purchased for my father for 17,000 rupees, had an AMOLED display. This guy runs at the clock speed of 1.3 gigahertz, whereas the BlackBerry Z30 runs at has dual core 1.7 gigahertz processor. 1.2 versus 1.7 is a lot of difference. The speed, when I compared the BlackBerry Z30 with this, then definitely Z30 had much better results. It had an AMOLED Super AMOLED display which was much more sharper than this guy over here. The camera is what I love about this phone. Well, the iPhone may not provide as good speed or as good fluidity no, it is very fluid. In the multitasking features, it is far behind BlackBerry, and in keyboard, definitely it is the worst. I never experienced a more pathetic keyboard on any other device. Talking about the software, the camera software does a superb job. Although it has a 0.3 megapixel camera, but shoots much better pictures than most of the Oppos out there and most of the Androids. Well, it was no doubt very easy to beat BlackBerry. But front camera, after all, is very good. But what about the rear camera? Well, when I compared it with my Z30 with my Microsoft 550, I did not find any difference at all in the bright night. Yeah, in the low night, the Z30 and the iPhone 5 performed almost same. The performance was negligible in any condition. So it has only the front camera which is better. The rear camera is as good as BlackBerry. Talking about the software is what I kind of liked at some places but did not like at others. The keyboard is what irritated me a lot. I hated typing on this device. First of all, it is cramped. It has a 16:9 aspect ratio and that is too thin. At least it could have been 16:10. I type on Lumia 520, which is 4 inches, and I type it much better on it, in spite of that being a 4,000 rupee smartphone and this being a 20,000 rupee smartphone. I feel that one is much better when it comes to keyboard. Well, after the keyboard, the software is quite alright. Androids, a large number of Androids try to copy it. The 10.1 was a beta version, quite laggy, but this guy now runs the OS 10.2, iOS 10.2, much better than 10.1 and much more improved. Somehow I did not feel that the iOS 10 itself is made for iPhone. It looks cramped in the iPhone. It is, I guess, majorly for iPhone 6, 7, 6 Plus and 7 Plus. They had the SE, but I don't think they are much focusing on it. They have these 4-inch smartphones just for the profit purposes, not much interested in them. They are just giving away the updates, whatever it may be. The next reason why I did not feel that one should go for iPhone 5 is its battery life. Has a 1500 mAh battery and it is pathetic. It has been 1.5 years over for this device and the battery drains like hell. I get approximately 6 to 7 hours off the charger. Compared to my BlackBerry Z30, the BlackBerry Z30 gave much better performance. It lasted 2 days. Plus, BlackBerry Z30 had Super AMOLED screen. It means that the black spots of the screen are off, the black pixels are off. Whereas in this it doesn't make any difference whether black or white. The power consumption is almost same with 1% difference. I don't know, no idea, but certainly they are working. They are a very dark shade of blue, may not be black at some areas. The button is an issue. The iPhone, with the iPhone 5, I have to press it, and while I'm pressing it, I have the fear that uh, it should not get stuck. It happened twice already, and now I press it with taking a lot of care with it. The animations have improved over the past few years. The iOS 7, it was loaded up with iOS 7 when it initially came, and it took a lot of time in animations, but now everything is fine. Although the multitasking feature is not at all what I liked. I open a large number of applications at once, and the result is that this device is not able to manage it. Suppose I open 5 of them. Switching between them rapidly is what heats up the iPhone very quickly. And then switching between these panes is painful. Ties or pains, whatever you might call it. Um, in the case of BlackBerry, I did not have that problem. I just had to swipe up and they were minimized. That was true multitasking. Even in Windows 10, just keep that back button pressed, and there were 4 boxes on the screen itself, which added to the multitasking. So if you are going for a device which has great front camera, and that is the end of it, no much gaming, no nothing else except the front camera, like selfie queens, then I guess you should go for this device. But otherwise there is no need to go for an iPhone. It doesn't have a good battery life, neither does it have a AMOLED LED display. Its processor is very slow, clocked up at 1.2 gigahertz. Then the technology was created 4 years ago. Although iOS, Apple is still giving the newer and newer versions of updates, yet they are not quite convincing. The apps, the only place where I found this better than BlackBerry was other than the front camera, was the applications. Uh, it had almost, actually, just the difference was Snapchat. Snapchat was here, Snapchat was not available in the BlackBerry world, and I had to sideload it, but that's acceptable. Who uses Snapchat in India? Well, none of my friends. I downloaded just to check it. What is great about Snapchat, and I never used it since the day I downloaded it. And even I don't know why people say that BlackBerry doesn't have those apps today. It has all the apps you need, maybe not in the direct name, like Facebook has Face 10 instead of Facebook. Then WhatsApp is still there. You can't download it, but you can download it if, and it the message comes again and again that the WhatsApp services will end at March 30th. Well, you have an alternative for it, and that is the Amazon App Store, which comes loaded with the BlackBerry OS 10.3. I don't know, maybe it was a BlackBerry OS 10.3 versus the iOS 10.2, but it is certainly, the iPhone 5 is certainly not worth 2017, and definitely not worth 20,000 when compared to BlackBerries, when compared to, yeah, some of the Samsungs, Samsung, and yes, in some aspects Sony and Oppo and others. But if you are a guy who loves 4-inch screens because of its perfect size, it fits everywhere perfectly, then I guess you must go for it. It has just the front camera, great, come on. Not even the battery life, not even the multitasking features, not even the keyboard, not even, okay, App Store is very great, very good. But reading on this device is pathetic, it is so painful for the eyes. That's all. Thanks for watching. और बहनों और भाइयों याद रखो, वीडियो देखते लेते हो, सब्सक्राइब भी कर लो. थैंक यू.